1,
2,
3,
4.
The Culture
podcast.
Yeah. We here today, man.
We're never gonna get that right.
Yes, sir. We've got another episode of For the Culture podcast, man. It's good to see you guys.
We got a special guest in the building, man.
We do.
Do y'all see this? We trying to introduce this man the proper way. He keep taking the introduction.
Yeah, every
He's doing
time.
so good at
we
it.
just did the takeover because we're like, man, we didn't even give our brother, one of our family members, a proper introduction.
introduce us, man. He wants to introduce us.
I do, man. Y'all do a really cool thing over here, and I wanted to bring
Man,
some
you're
light on
family,
that.
brother.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Anyways, my name's Soloman Banks. My friends call me Q. My mom calls me Jacob. It's nice to meet y'all.
Yes, sir. We got a legend in the building, man. This is family,
I
dog.
started recording music a long time ago, but when I decided to get serious, this was the first man that I was recording. And I was like, I'm going to be serious. I'm going to record an artist. And like we linked up at Georgia State and we made Out of the Blue. And that was awesome. But just the fact that like this was like the first man that I started recording. So I don't know.
It's
We
good
go back.
to be here, right?
That's love.
It's good to be here.
You know when you watch a movie and there's like a band of like an army or the Avengers or something, and they really just fucking went to war on some shit and accomplished some shit and struggled through some shit. Everybody in this screen right here that you're watching has a lot of history. We've done a lot of work together. Mm-hmm. We've got some crazy stories, all of us, from North Carolina to, we've done some crazy shit. There's some war stories here. I'm really curious. We could take this in a million different directions.
We got stuck in a truck in the middle of North Carolina. It was raining, flooded. We couldn't do nothing.
Facts.
Water up the hill. Facts. People walk around in the water with the water right here. I was scared. When my phone wasn't working, we was in the middle of nowhere. Trees was in the middle of the road. We didn't think we were going to make it back home.
No, it got so crazy. So we've got this big giant U-Haul, and DZ's driving it because we got two of them. You guys are in the other one.
Right.
So we pull out of this gas station. The U-Haul gets stuck in the middle of the road. Across the street, there's a bridge that's flooded.
Yeah.
And there's people drowning in the water. We're blocking the only way of traffic. Everybody's screaming, "Get the fuck out of the road!" The EMTs.
I was like, "We can!"
It was crazy. Then we turn around.
Bro, Cass has no idea what we're talking about.
Turn around, go the other way. There's a mudslide.
There's
a mudslide. We're blocked. We're trapped in. We're trying to escape. Oh my God! Then DZ almost got into it with that one guy, the truck driver, and it was about to go off, and they're screaming at each other. Oh man, we were so dead at the end of that. That's a long story.
I'll never forget.
We'll do an exclusive on that story.
I'll
one
never
day,
forget. We came
bottom.
back and Colgate was just laying in the middle of the road, and it's like pouring down rain, and he's just laying in the road, just soaking up the rain.
It was like Shawshank Redemption.
DZ's like stuck on the road with his truck, trying to get the truck out, bro.
Man,
Like
the truck, the back of the silver piece that you step on.
The tailgate,
See?
The bumper. Yeah.
Man, it was stuck
In the
on
back,
the concrete on the hill, and it couldn't move because, oh my God.
Bro, and fire trucks are trying to pass by, and DZ's like stuck in the roads.
And this good Samaritan pulls him out with the chain with this big F-350, and we're like, I shish kebab my hand on that nail, remember? Because we were trying to get it out.
Yeah, I remember
and I
that.
went to shove this piece of wood under the tire,
man.
and I just right through the middle of my hand. And I'm screaming, and I'm like, and it's just raining,
Colgate,
and it's going
he
back
just
and
went
forth.
to kicking his. Fuck this shit.
Man, it was apocalyptic.
I'm
Yeah,
so
it
glad
was-
I was
People lived
not
there for 30 years, and they were like, I've never seen it like this.
It was crazy because then like the road that was washed out, we turned to go the other way. Like they're in a car, us and another buddy of ours, and there's a mudslide, and they got to turn around, and everybody's like running for the hills.
Turned
and
around like
everything.
10 different times. They turning people
Bro,
around.
should we run back from 1, 2, 3, 4?
But anyway, look, enough about the apocalyptic experience. We got to do a special on that one day.
Lost in the sauce, man.
That's an epic story, bro.
That was crazy.
Should a whole little movie on that.
All right. So let me go ahead. Let me start this story. For those of y'all who don't know, my name's Soloman Banks.
Salomon.
Known these guys for a long time.
Yes, sir.
These are my brothers. This is my family in this music shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start back with where we met.
The throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good beginning right there.
That's the beginning I want to start at.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
And the beauty about this is everybody knows, like, we're all on the same page with where shit's come from and where we've come to get to where we're at.
Mhm.
So this is kind of like us all telling the story together. If
Yeah.
I miss anything, definitely, throw it in there.
Yeah.
So, I told myself, this is what I want to do. Music's what I want to do, man.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to make some music. I like it. I love it. I'm good at it. And I just feel like it's what God's calling me to do. So,
And before we get into like the beginning of the story, let's let the people know like your first influences into the music. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
What was a young Jacob, in his
Well,
room?
hold on.
bumping and
Let me
shit?
say this. When I met y'all had recorded a tape together.
Yeah. We had
Right?
picked up a whole
And like I think you were telling me that was like when you started recording.
yes, sir.
Like he's saying, what were your influences that drove you to recording that tape? I mean,
Definitely.
or start recording.
Definitely, man. My influences in music. Come on, look at me. Eminem, to start off. Really, before
One of the
that,
goats, for real.
the first song I ever remember, loving that was like a hip hop song is actually Mambo Number 5. Do you guys remember that song?
1, 2,
3, 4, 5. Everybody wanna.
No. One more
love
time.
that
Hot.
song.
Little bit. Is that little bit of Monica?
Yes, sir.
Hot by
Oh, yeah.
Nelly. Way back.
Oh yeah, Nelly was that jam, man.
I'm young.
Mm-hmm.
But, my mom wasn't really with that shit. I was lived in like a very like Christian, protective household. Like you can't listen to hip hop music.
Mm-hmm.
You can't listen to rock music. We're just going to hang out. We're going to listen to like some pop music if they don't curse and shit. And like, that's it. Like she had
So you're listening to like 104.7 The Fish.
104.7 The
Trust
Fish.
me, I grew up on the same stuff too.
Bangers on the fish.
Yeah. No. That cloud, man, what? I know they still play the same jams too. I'll be like, damn, it's still
Yeah.
a hit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of Christmas music on the fish. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely. But there was something that just naturally pulled me back to like, like the counterculture of it all. Like showing your truth instead of showing what people think they should see. Showing just like who you are as a genuine person and like what you've really been through and like, yeah, your truth. Instead of what everyone wants to show all the time, like this happy-go-lucky, fucking everything's great, just smile and fucking.
When
don't.
that isn't the case all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it really pulled me in, and obviously I love like the greats, Jay-Z, Kanye, Eminem, but some people who really got me into like wanting to do this myself is like that mixtape era, like Currency,
Okay.
Wayne, Wiz Khalifa,
Yeah.
Mac Miller,
Mac Miller.
ASAP
Yeah.
Rocky,
Yeah.
Meek Mill, like these people.
Wiz. Yeah.
Wiz.
Wiz had a nice run.
Yeah.
Cushion orange juice.
Yeah.
Man.
Cushion orange juice.
That was that shit.
I
Yeah,
feel like
man,
that,
that was
sounds
a lot
I
of
mean,
memories to that,
just
too.
reminds me of like early high school, like just saying all those people, like I feel like we came up at a good time. Like just listening to music in high school, like it was some good ass music then.
It's funny to hear you say that
You know?
because like different ones of us grew
I
up
know,
in like
yeah, I know
different
y'all were
eras.
probably-
For real.
Like for me,
a
like
year
Carter
in high
3
school.
was my senior year, so
Yeah.
it was like that destroyed everything. You remember that
Yeah.
year?
Oh, I mean, I remember
08,
Carter
Wayne
3
was
for
on
sure.
every radio station all the time,
Yep.
24 hours a
Well,
day.
50 Cent mixtapes before he
Oh,
dropped Get Rich or Die
yes.
Trying.
Oh man, 50 was the inventor of the mixtape. They say.
That's crazy.
Well, so what was it that made you actually record? Like start recording or start?
I don't know, bro. I was on a lot of drugs. And fucking I just remember college wasn't working. I'm going to college. I don't know what the fuck I want to do. I'm wasting, my time and my money and my resources doing something that I'm not passionate about. I knew I was always passionate about music. And I knew that this was the moment. If I want to do this shit, if I want to follow my dreams, I got to do this shit now. You don't follow your dreams later. You follow your dreams now.
I be trying to tell a lot of people that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped out. Met Cass, actually. God blessed me with Cass as soon as I left college. And
That was like 2016, right? Yeah.
2016.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2016, we instantly clicked. I remember the first time we ever hung out, we were having like a freestyle battle. You remember that dude? Who was that white dude who had the fucking storage unit?
Oh man.
What was his name, bro?
I gotta hear this.
What was his name?
This is what we want.
He had the studio
I
in
wanna
the
hear
storage
this.
unit. Yes. Okay,
Really?
So me and Q, well, yeah, me and Solomon, we call him Q. You know, close homie fam shit.
Yeah.
We met through a mutual friend at the time, right? And he's like, we were like doing a collective group called the Fam, and this was like 2016, right after I had like started working with Zeno. I met him in 24, and then he was like, yeah, bro, I know this
2014.
white boy, and he's dope. Like he could actually like rap. I think y'all would make dope music. And I'm always down to like collab with people, especially if like they're about, you know, the art. So, and I know. So I met, we went to this, so the mutual friend, he knew this other dude. He's like, yeah, I got a studio with a boy with a studio. So we pull up, and it's in a fucking storage unit. And he has like a blanket over the mic.
Did that too, I think, or suggested that. He was like, man, why don't we put this?
Yeah, but it wasn't Lem. It wasn't Lem.
No, I know that, but I mean,
Yeah, no, but this
just
was
made me think of
like,
that.
the dude had just got out of prison not too long ago. And he was like, yeah, bro, like, so I had recorded, and then Q pulled up right after my session, and then that's the first time like we had met. I had to leave right after that. Then he had recorded there, and then we linked like a week after at 24's crib, right?
Yep.
Well, we had chilled, and then we were like, all right, we got to record. Like we freestyled, and we're like, I think that's when
That's
you were
exactly
like
what
the
happened.
freestyle battle.
Yep.
What was the
First
first record
record?
with you guys?
Oh,
It had to be Godzilla, I think.
It was.
It was Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Because I had a song with 24 already, the idea of like sampling Godzilla and then dropping like a crazy beat after it. So Q had like came right then at that time.
I remember
And I
that
was
song.
like, bro,
Yeah, I remember that
you got to
song.
hop on this. And then that's when we thought of the concept like, fuck it, let's make a tape. And that's how Casting Call was born. We're like, at that point, right when we met, I think we just started chilling and recording.
Well, this is kind of when I come into the picture, because literally I met this man.
Well,
and
yeah.
I was making beats in my dorm room. I was making beats, and I know he probably saw me making beats or whatever. And he mentioned, he was like, yeah, like, you know, I'm about to drop a tape with this dude.
And this is back when you had the dreads,
I
right?
had the dreads back then.
You had dreads?
What? I was today years old when I learned
I need a
this.
That was
picture.
when
I need
Joe
to
had
see
dreads.
that.
Bro, fire.
You're sending me
Yeah.
a picture and we're putting it in this.
Yeah, but
boy.
not for long.
Pictures.
I don't have very many good pictures because like they weren't that great.
It does
they
sound a
weren't
little
like Yeezys.
no, that's not that
That's
quiet.
for sure. But
Okay.
but I mean like my cousin did it and she's never done anything like that before. But whatever.
They were fire.
This
They
is
were
beside
fire.
the point. This is
Renegade.
beside the point.
A
Shout out to my
renegade.
cousin. It took like 10 hours. It took 2 separate days. I had to walk
Anyways, so
around.
Joe's in
yeah,
his
yeah.
room. Go
So
ahead.
like, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm about to drop this tape. Like, you know, we should do some recording." I was like, "Okay." You know, a lot of people have said that, but like, I wanted to hear the tape first, obviously. And he's like, "Yeah, there's this other dude on it who." It was Casting Call.
Excuse me.
No, it wasn't out. It was like literally about to drop, or maybe it had just dropped, and that's when he told me. I can't remember, but it literally just came out, like, or was about to come out. And then I was like, okay, and it came out, and I listened to it. I remember listening to the first song. I only miss you when the sun goes down. I was like,
I don't know the
oh,
words,
okay,
but I
okay.
remember that.
Like
though.
I remember that song vividly because I was in the dining hall listening to it. And I was
You gotta
like,
turn
man.
him
I
around.
like this interview, bro.
You gotta turn him around.
Anyway, it was Casting Call,
done.
and when I heard it, I was like, oh, we gotta do some recording. And so like, that's where I got introduced to you, and we just started recording.
No,
Like-
that's funny because like we literally made Casting Call, I think, in a week.
Hey, let's
Yeah.
take a short break to shout out the sponsor for this episode, Funyuns. Appreciate
Funyuns.
y'all.
Go
Nah,
get some Funyuns.
Onions, closest thing.
If you don't eat Funyuns, bro, you're fucking up or you're asleep and you need to wake up.
Wake up.
Yes, sir.
Shout
Shout
say
out
something?
Funyuns.
We're good. No, it was good. Just try
Sorry.
not to mess with
Go
the
ahead.
wires.
Just wanted to make sure we got a.
Yeah.
Our contract
Funyun
in there.
sponsor.
What was that? Oh yeah, we made
sorry.
Can you hear me? Yeah, we made Casting Call. I think in like a week, like just geeked off Adderall, just in his room.
No sleep.
YouTube beats, just no sleep. I remember my head was throbbing one night when we had Rafa over. Throbbing, geeked off the Adderall.
For 3 days.
3 days, no sleep, just staring at a screen, going through 100 beats a day.
Best time.
Yeah, just making songs. We made the tape in a week. Literally recorded
That's
it.
a good tape.
Thought of the
That's a
concept,
good tape.
like the casting call, like to show the different like styles that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Got the cover art and just dropped that shit on SoundCloud.
Yeah,
So
man.
fuck it.
And if y'all don't know, Soloman Banks, he can really rap too.
Oh
And
yeah,
y'all know
He'll
I can
rap
really
his ass
rap.
off.
If I'm telling you somebody can really rap, he can really rap.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can really rap. Like he can rap. Like he will.
DZ be talking like Muhammad
This
Ali,
just
like
in.
you know I'm the champ. You know I'm the champ. Let me tell you right here. It's a cold
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I
right here.
appreciate that for real though.
This
He can
motherfucker
rap.
cold. When this motherfucker started rapping, I was like,
Everybody be
I
going
was
blow
locked
for blow.
in, like,
Uh,
this motherfucker
Hey,
hard, boy.
and that's a
Respect.
perfect segue into how I actually met Colgate and DZ. So I've known Cass for a while. I've known Joe for a while.
Yeah, we started recording. We met
We were
at
just
Georgia State.
recording.
You
Bro,
took
we're
me
the
to
Three Musketeers, bro. Joe got a job where Jack Harlow works at fucking what's that place
Main
called?
Street.
Main Street.
Main
Yeah.
Street. Generation
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Generation Now, bro, with Lil Uzi at the time and Jack Harlow.
Yeah, we were in there every Sunday cooking up.
Yeah,
Bro.
we had to get there early because the studio, like, no one books sessions in the morning.
But
Everybody
DJ
comes-
Drama's coming in.
Yeah, we would get there early. So
I remember
we'd be
we
there.
had a session and Don Cannon just walks in
Yeah.
and just walks in. It's like, what the?
I'm gonna let him cook.
Yeah, he looked at me for a second like, are you Jack Harlow? Like, never mind.
This
But,
was pre Jack Harlow too.
So we're like the Three Musketeers.
Joe's like, what are you nodding at? no. He walks in and he's like, Jack? That was it.
You had to take the
That's why I didn't give you a microphone in the first place.
All right.
That was it.
Anyways, and
Oh shit.
so we're a team at this point. We're working together. And Cass hits me up one day. He's like, yo, I've got this opportunity. I've got my boy Colgate, who I've met here and there. I know from the local music scene. He's trying to start a team, start a collective.
Trying to start a team of the best of the best of the best.
How'd you say that Nick Fury does?
Yeah, he Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Separate scenes. I need you in my team.
Well, like, back then what I did was, I was like, man, we need more bread to do this and we need more
Do you stop that tequila?
people on the team to go out there and really like get in the street and network the music. So I was like, look, if we put a team together of like a bunch of different people with different skills, think of like a DJ Khaled album, but if it was like a clique of guys. So we had producers and artists like with Cole vibes, with singing vibes, with rapping vibes, with every kind of vibe you could think of. And I had seen Cass out and about, and you guys were locked in. He's like, hey,
Right.
man, I got this guy I want to bring. And you kind of just showed up on like a whim because you were just helping him out. Like, hey, man, I'll give you a ride.
Yep.
And boom, there you were.
I knew bringing him. I'm like, yeah, like he can take me there, but I was like, I knew bringing him, he was gonna fit the team because I knew like he was right there. Like I knew, I'm like, all they need to do is hear him rap.
Bro, so you got to think about it from my point of view. Like,
I took it. You're like, yo, what the fuck's gonna happen? But it's
Yep.
like I knew I took that chance.
bro,
I'm
we
like,
go into this. It's basically tryouts.
Yeah.
To see who's going to be on the collective. And fucking DZ just played some of the most fire shit I ever heard in my life.
We
Like,
go in this room with like it's like a dance rehearsal room with a big glass mirror, and we're all lined up against the wall, and we're like, hey, welcome, we want to show each other all each other's music, get to know each other, and let's get together and make some records and go like bust this shit out. Like, let's just get it done. So we're all like playing everything, and I'll never forget that day you freestyled when we went outside. And upstairs when we were practicing with the beats, because we all picked different beats.
I wasn't
You
here.
freestyled
I wasn't
and
there.
went ape
get to
shit. I was like, who is this kid? Like, it was just insane.
So I'm nervous as fuck, bro. Everybody just played some fire ass shit. I remember Deezy played some shit that was super fire. Trey the Plug, another boy of ours, he fucking played some crazy shit that he had just dropped. I'm like, there's no way they're gonna fuck with my music, bro. Like, these dudes are insane.
Nah, I already knew.
Nah.
So I got up there and played my music, and
What'd you play? Do you remember what you played?
yeah, through the night.
Through the
Through the
night.
night.
That
Yeah.
type. We
Actually-
had just recorded
Oh,
that type.
that's right.
Yep.
Okay.
A song that me and Joe have on a
Yep.
collaborative tape called Out of the Blue.
Yep.
It's out now on SoundCloud. And is it on major streaming services?
No, it's not. But we might put it on there. I
Hey,
think
do you remember
there'd be no
your-
reason not to.
Do you remember your verse on Ski?
Of course.
What is it?
Talk about that song, yo.
What
Rolling
is
a
it?
pound of grain, I'm keeping now with me. That's all I remember.
You're lying.
Was
hard.
Karma's. I remember Karma's a bitch. That's a
She
hard
is
ass
a
song.
bitch.
That I remember when y'all played me that song, and I was like, and that's when they tried to get me to the collective, because then I came after them to the collective, and they were like, "Look at these songs we cooked up at the with the."
That's how we
collective."
baited Joe. That's how we
I
baited
heard-
Joe.
I heard Ski, and I was like,
show
yo,
some shit.
Yo, listen to this song we just
when
recorded.
does
Joe
this
said
meeting?
with the collective.
Yeah, and I was like, I mean, because I wasn't a part of it yet, and then they were like, "What? We're gonna bring you to the next meeting. Listen to these songs."
Hell yeah.
And Ski was definitely one of them. Party with me. Or
Party Next Door.
Party Next Door. Yeah,
Yeah.
that I remember y'all.
Shouts
playing
out to
that
Party
one,
Next
too.
Door.
We gotta do a video for that.
Anyways,
Video coming.
we're getting too caught up on this. We had
We had fun.
formed this group, this super group between all of our talents plus like 5 more people.
No, it was like 8 more people. I feel.
Yeah, it was like
It was a lot of people.
8 more people.
10 more people.
Same shit, whatever.
Yeah,
A
More
lot of people.
A lot of people.
There was at least 13 members.
Many people.
And I don't know about you guys, but when I joined the collective, I felt like I was making the best music of my life.
Yeah, we were cooking up just straight heat.
Fire.
Shit was coming out.
There was a
really
lot
dope.
of good music.
Everybody was so hungry.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
At least at the time.
Speaking of hungry, bro, like what keep you going right now? Like what drives you? What motivates you right now at this moment, bro? Like at this moment in life, what keep you going? Like with your music, with your everyday life.
Can you repeat the question?
What keeps you going? What keeps you going? Like what gives you the drive? What motivates you?
Hunger,
What put you the what put that hunger in you?
Of
What
course.
put that fuel in you? That fuel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And make you go.
Yeah, man.
Is it the same thing that was keeping you going there?
Definitely not. Definitely not. You know, I kind of alluded to this earlier, but I was in a I don't
We're
wanna
gonna
say-
keep that shit real.
Yeah, I was in a bad space
Mm.
when we first started doing music. You know, they say the best music you channel your pain
Yes, sir.
and you
Yeah,
turn it into
facts.
something.
Yes, sir.
Exactly, and that's where I was back then.
Mm-hmm.
And funny enough, like I'm still in a tough place right now, physically, but mentally, I feel like a new person.
So do you feel like the music really is just what's getting you through a lot of things in general?
Yeah, I think the music pushes me
Mm-hmm.
rather than me pushing myself to do the music.
That's hard.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think I never heard that before.
No,
Well, I
it's-
heard
it's
it,
big.
but
I've said this a lot of
different-
times, man,
yeah,
but you're
yeah.
scary when you get on that mic, bro.
yeah.
You really pulling from somewhere. Like
Yeah.
seriously, man.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a wild
It's
animal.
true.
in
Man,
that one
booth,
song
man.
we
like,
had-
You're raw.
That one
Like,
song we
electric.
had, what it went like. I forgot.
Oh, I don't wanna. That one?
Ah, I
you
love
like
that
every
song.
day.
Yeah, that song.
I don't
Yeah,
that's
wanna-
so
Your
hard.
verse was
hard.
crazy.
You went crazy on
Yeah.
that shit, boy. That's
I-
hard,
yeah.
bro.
That's on the Doc Todd.
We got like a plaque for that or some shit. Or
did.
What happened with
Yeah.
that song?
We did.
That was hard.
We
bro.
got a plaque for going.
the album charted, right?
Yeah,
Number
charted.
I was
7
happy to
on
be
the
a part of
Billboard?
that, bro.
Or
Like,
Apple Music.
Yes, number 7 on Apple Music.
Yeah,
I was
worldwide.
happy to be a part
It's
of that,
Number
bro.
7 in the whole world.
Yeah, bro. We were
Yeah.
right next to like DMX Greatest Hits album.
No
Oh, yeah,
cap.
that's
That's
right when he
crazy.
passed. I
Yeah.
remember that.
That's insane.
I remember when you called me and you were telling me about that.
So it's
Hold on,
scratching.
We're having technical difficulties. Give us
Technical
2 seconds.
difficulties.
We're not
Yeah.
cutting the feed though. We're giving this to you live.
Yeah.
And we already cut some
I
shit
think
from
it's
earlier.
good. Just make sure you're not like stepping on the cord or anything like that.
Oh, it's still recording. You just mean the mic was.
Yeah, the mic,
yeah,
the
it's
mic, yeah.
crackling.
Anyway,
Take
Uh,
some if you need it. Come on, we're family here.
But yeah,
We share
so-
around here.
So you feel
This
like
guy.
music is really pushing you at this point.
music
Right.
is what pushes me.
Mm-hmm.
Music, and you know God,
Mm-hmm.
Allah, Yahweh, however you want to look at it, the universe.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been a lot of times where I wanted to give up. And
I've been right there with you, bro.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
And
Everybody has. Most people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no facts.
The ones who
Life's a
admit it.
bitch,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
yeah.
Everybody won't admit it.
Mm-hmm. And you'll know if it's destined for you when you want to quit.
Yeah. It don't got to be music. We talking
Yeah,
about.
music,
Yeah, anything.
fucking college. There was times where I was like, maybe it's time for me to quit college, and then the universe was like, yeah, bro, it's time for you to quit college for sure. And
But if you didn't go to college, we wouldn't have met.
exactly.
And so it's like, it's crazy.
There's people out there who they want to quit. They're going to their classes. They're doing engineering, whatever the fuck. They want to be a doctor. And they want to quit. And the universe is like, no, bro, this is what you're destined to do.
That's
Yeah.
what I was about to say. It's really just about like what are you called to do. So it's not even
Yeah.
like quitting. It's like just fulfilling your purpose.
Yeah.
If you try to use a knife like a pencil, you would always be, disappointed.
Right.
A
Yeah.
knife isn't meant to do what a pencil does. So
Yeah.
like if you're an instrument and if you don't do what you're supposed to
Yeah.
do, you're always going to feel weird. You're always going to feel off. Like we're made to do this.
Yeah.
I got a question, bro.
Yeah.
What does Soloman Banks stand for?
Stands for Soloman Banks, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right,
Well
let me tell the
said.
story. I
Okay,
don't like
here we
telling
go.
the story because people think the story is boring, but fuck them, bro.
Try to start.
I want all the details.
So, in the Holy Book, Solomon was he was a real dude, and in history he was a real dude too. You can look him up. He was the son of David, one of the greatest leaders of, like Israel. So God comes to Solomon in a dream, and he's like, "Yo, if you could have one thing on this planet, unlimited power, unlimited sex appeal, unlimited money, what would you take?" And Solomon came back and he was like, "I wish I had unlimited wisdom to guide my people into the greatest time that we've ever seen." And God liked that answer so much that he gave him that wisdom and he gave him everything else.
That explains your earthly vibe.
Thank you.
I'm glad I know that.
How do
Is
you
that the whole story?
how does that translate to your music?
I didn't know if that was the whole story.
I mean, like-
That was the whole story,
Okay,
basically.
All right.
That was the whole story, basically, and Banks is money.
Yeah.
So when you chose that
Yeah,
name, when you chose that name, how did you feel
We'll get
that
into that.
related to you as your musical persona or identification or however you
That's
want to say
hard.
it? Like, how do you feel that story ties into like your music and your message and your vibe and everything?
I just feel like it ties into me, bro, because
Because I agree, but I want to hear it in your words because it matches your vibe for sure.
Can I answer it for you?
yeah.
And tell me if I'm wrong. It tied to you because of your spirit.
He's right. He is right. I don't know.
It's true.
I'm big on energy. I always felt your energy. I always felt your presence. Even when we was at my album release party, I felt your presence on that's why when you rapped in there, I was like, go, bro. Like, I always felt your presence. I always felt
Snap.
your vibe, bro. I always felt it. Always. That's why when we was in the studio that one time we recorded that song that went on the Billboard, I was like, you lead. You take the way. I feel your vibe. I felt your vibe, bro. Like, I swear to God, bro. I feel your vibe, bro. No cap.
Bro, and DZ's been such a blessing, bro. As he was kind of alluding to, we had this album release party, and it's DZ's album release party. Like, this ain't about me at all. I'm there to support, show love, and just listen to what he's dropping. And towards the end of the show, he just shouts me out on some love, and he's like, "This is really my boy, and he can really rap." And then he just gave me the mic right in that moment. He was like, watch.
I knew he was gonna rap too. I got it on
Nah,
camera.
yeah, he snapped. I do remember.
I
was
posted it
drunk
on my
as fuck.
page before.
I got that.
Yeah.
I need to post
I was
that on
about
my
to say
page, bro. I hold on to shit for way
that
too long.
that extra gear kicked in and Q just went into straight animal mode and just destroyed it. Cass is just running around, drunk as fuck, bear hugging
Cass had
everybody.
me lit that night.
He's
What?
just squeezing
all
on
my
me like,
homeboys
"Man, I
from
just
all my
love you,
homeboys
bro."
from Tampa hit me up. They were like, "Man, who is that?" I said, "Man, that's Cass." I say, he say, "We need that boy everywhere we go." Lit, boy.
Yeah, that shit was lit, man. It was good. It was a good time. for
Legendary
sure.
night. Legendary.
For sure. That's hilarious, man.
But yeah, man, so DZ showed me a lot of love, and these guys, I wouldn't be
Easy.
where I am without them. Everybody here Cass, Colgate, Mr. Switay,
Yeah.
DZ.
Yeah, bro. Facts.
Well,
man.
so okay, so we've kind of got almost up to now, really, because y'all met this DZ's album release party. How long ago was that? That wasn't that long ago.
2
Like
years.
2 years.
It don't
2
feel
years?
like 2 years either.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. So
it was like, was it pre-COVID or after COVID?
I was just wondering that.
It was
after-
right
after-
after,
after-
right
yeah,
after.
after- it was after
Because then we
COVID.
threw that show. at
21.
that same spot.
We were wearing masks at the
It was
venue.
in 21.
Yeah.
February
We
21.
said fuck that.
It was in February 21. 21.
Great year.
Yes, sir.
Except for all that COVID shit.
Yeah.
So what?
So, I mean, I wasn't even really done with asking whatever the hell I was gonna ask. I don't remember what it
Y'all
was.
know what's next.
But no, I mean, so like, what are you doing now?
My bad, Jay. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
should we get into some of your records,
Yeah,
man? Let's
like-
talk about some records, what you've been doing,
Yeah, like
some, or any
any plans?
big moves,
like,
stories,
what-
plans. What's on the way?
Yeah,
All right.
we gotta know.
All right.
Or
So-
things they should check out that are already out.
Things you should check out is everything. Everything under Soloman Banks. That's Soloman Banks, like one man army. And I've also got my old name I used to go under, which is Quentin Quo. I've got a lot of super fire material under that name with Cass, with Joe, DZ, Colgate. Everybody's got a lot of it. Or a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit, a lot of it,
Sprinkled
bit.
everywhere.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Next big thing dropping. I got a tape coming called Codename Kid Finesse. It's all about my story of like growth, really, being that kid finesse, and
And you've got a hell of a story too, man.
Well, I know you've been
Really do.
talking about this Kid Finesse, and
We'll just keep it at that.
I'm excited for it. Like, I'm ready for it.
Talk about the tape. Let's talk about the process of making the tape. What's the concept? Where does the
Yeah.
name come from?
all right.
Because I like that name.
Yeah, the cover is insane. 3K did it.
I
didn't
should have
it?
brought it. I
Wait,
should have
what?
brought the cover.
No, we can put it in.
You got
can
a
send
cover?
it to me.
I got a cover.
I haven't seen it.
I got a
Oh,
print-
it's fire.
I got a
What?
cover printed on a giant poster board that I
We'll
can bring in.
we'll put it up
What?
here too. I'll dub it on top of
What?
this so you guys can take
Yeah,
a look.
my
But
boy,
amazing.
I
art.
ain't seen the cover. You
3K
ain't
did
posted
it?
on your
Yeah,
page. I
remain
already know,
3K.
right? This boy be holding back from posting, so
Mhm.
I already know it ain't on your page. That's why.
Yeah, I heard.
I
Some
will literally, bro,
rumors.
Jesus
said
will
he
come
doesn't
back
even
and I'll have it on video.
Like, he's
almost.
got his phone, but he doesn't even have the cover. Like, it's on poster.
This man,
What?
he like live off the grid. No cap.
Well, so yeah, tell us about the process, just of the project. Sponsored by Funyuns.
By Funyuns.
Bro, it really just came together, bro. Like,
Where'd you cut it?
hold on.
Pause for a brief intermission.
It came from just the culmination of all these years of work, bro. Like,
Did you just pick through like your catalog, ones that you had in the cut?
this
or-
is what happened. Let me tell you.
Okay.
I made
Okay.
all these songs. 90% of these songs, I made them when I was on drugs and I was in a really dark place. Drugs. Don't do drugs. And I didn't know what I was going to do with them. They weren't even done. It was like a hook and like half a verse, and the rest was just mumbo jumbo. But once I got sober and I really started to lock in on my vision and who I wanted to be, I took all these old songs that didn't have a purpose and really gave them a place to shine. And that's what Codename Kid Finesse is, like finding where you fit in and shining. Finesse.
Is it done?
Oh yeah, it's done. It's been done.
How many songs is it?
8.
Okay.
When are we getting it?
Yeah.
After I drop some other shit,
What's coming first?
I got a little 3-song EP with my boy Joey Diesel. Not related
Ooh,
to
yeah, I got
Joseph
to get a
J.
taste of that.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all got some shit coming.
We got some fire coming, a little 3-song EP.
What's it called?
It's called No Cosign.
Okay, that's hard.
Fuck a cosign.
What brought that together?
The lead single's called No Cosign.
Y'all just linked up and y'all like, let's make an EP. Did y'all start creating?
When can we go over?
Bro, you know how we do, bro. Like, what happened was we've known each other for a long time. This is like a
I've
child.
heard his name before. I remember you mentioned it like a long time ago.
Me
I've
and
heard
Joe
his
have been
name
talking
before.
about this guy for a long time, like years ago.
Yeah.
But we just never had the chance to link. you know, he was making electronic music at the time, and I'm just
What's
really
his name? Joe Diesel.
Joey Diesel.
You ain't talking about him.
My
It's
name
James
is not
Switay.
I just
Joey
couldn't. It sounded like he
Diesel.
trying. I thought you was like
Nicknaming.
covering up and like ain't want to say something. And
No.
I'm like, this Joe, but I know it's a lot of Joes. Go.
We're building a Joe.
Joey.
army.
You know what I'm trying.
You know what's
Don't
crazy
worry.
is that it
There'll
really
be
is
more
him.
Joes in the future.
It is. Fucking me up. See, that's what I thought you was doing
I don't have
right
the
there.
headphones, so I didn't catch it.
No, it's not him. It's actually a different dude that I know named Joe.
Okay.
Funny enough.
Funny enough, there's another one.
Joe to the second power.
Yeah.
No, well, that's me. I'm Joe Square.
The second Joe.
I got
Wait,
a couple names.
is
for
that a
them,
good
too.
thing?
That's
or
why I
bad?
was.
You're
We're
the
not
first
sharing.
Joe. You're
I'm the original.
like if I had to pick a Joe.
Oh shit.
Sorry, Joey.
Winner of the Joes.
But y'all still cool. Joey cool. Joey
Dude,
cool.
Joey's
Hey.
super
We
cool.
gotta get you on the podcast, Joey.
I mean,
We get you on
definitely.
the
Joey
podcast.
Diesel is.
Joey Diesel. Let's get
That's
you
a
on the
hard
podcast,
name.
bro.
Definitely.
That is
Diesel.
a super hard name.
So y'all linked up. And y'all started cooking up some hot fire,
Bro, it's like we picked up where we left off.
and then y'all just. Is it cutting off again?
Joe, I'm sorry. I drank your whole drink, bro.
It's all right, man. I saw it happening, and I was just gonna let you have it.
I was going to.
I think we got another bottle though. Yeah, don't worry.
Tequila, tequila.
We're losing you again, I think.
Sunrise.
Shawty move that she could dance
Yo.
like this.
So, yo. Okay, there we go. We
Oh,
good.
it's Shakira.
Cha-ching!
So you started linking up with
Joey Diesel.
Joey Diesel, right?
Joey Diesel,
y'all
man.
were making hot fire.
And here's
then-
one thing. If y'all don't know this about me, this is for the people. I make a lot of my shit in the moment.
Oh yeah.
You know, I feel like the energy when you create is different than any other energy. And you can write some shit and come bring it in later and record it. It won't be the same.
That's true.
I feel that.
That's like I think T.I. said before, like he was when Young Joe recorded Shoulder Lean, he said some shit like don't quote me on this, but it was something like this. Like Young Joe was he was fucked up, like drunk and shit, and then Joe just got in the booth and then started rapping, and then he was like he came out with Shoulder Lean. He was like, I feel like if he would have tried to do that at another time or another day, it wouldn't have came out the same.
Yeah.
And I was
It wouldn't have been what it
It wouldn't
was.
have been what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it is that moment shit, bro. Shoulder Lean.
Shoulder lean. So once we locked in and we got a couple songs under our belt, it was a wrap. Basically, we recorded 4 songs and we're going to use 3 of the songs for the 3-song EP.
Does it have a date yet? Is there a set date when it's coming out?
Yeah.
When?
He ain't gonna tell us.
Come on, let's get the For the Culture exclusive.
I know he ain't finna
Come on,
tell us.
Solomon.
I know he ain't finna tell us.
Mr. Banks.
When's the drop?
Come on, Mr. Banks.
Yeah.
You be asking my boy Q something, Solomon
He's
Banks.
like, it's
something.
coming. Is it
He
all
just
right?
be
All
like,
right.
yeah,
Is it
it's
before the
coming.
summer?
Be
Is
like,
are we
when?
getting
He
it
be
before
like,
the summer or
It's coming.
during the summer?
It'll be out.
Oh, before the summer.
Okay.
Does May count as the summer?
No, May is not something. We
Yes,
Nah.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
May
What
is
you say? Don't expect anything, but be ready for anything.
Some shit like that.
I feel like that's
Yep.
the vibe.
That is the vibe.
it's
Check
like-
1, 2.
Everything's ready to go, mixed and mastered, locked in the chamber. We just need to drop it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I heard people are going to be seeing your face a little bit more coming up here soon.
hopefully, bro, because I don't see my face at all right now.
That's got to change because you're destined for the top, my boy.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that.
That's
We
no
still got
lies.
some music that's gonna come out
We do.
for sure.
We do. And we have some songs.
He like
Yeah.
he like Travis Scott. He like a Travis Scott. Not the music, but like how he just go off the grid and like if you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't.
Yep. My festivals are crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just a real person, man. Like
Yeah.
you, that's what makes your music so raw. Like you're just really somebody that lives life. You're on the edge, man. You're getting in the nitty gritty. And I'm about to break. No, man. You really.
Well, that's why we've stuck together.
real
I mean,
motherfucker.
You know, all of us we met and we're here right now. You know, so
Hey.
like that's why.
So if there's anything you can take back in life that you've done, what would it be? If anything that you would want to take back.
Drugs.
I just try to switch the question. That's all.
What kind of rapid fire rampage question is this?
Say, man, you
That's why I
asked the
said
other-
I knew he was gonna give me
You
so
asked
crazy.
the other guy, what's your biggest goal?
Bro, what would I
The
take
fuck is
back,
this?
bro?
The fuck is this?
What's fatherhood like?
Fatherhood is a beautiful thing. Yeah, for sure. That's why I'm saying boo. They was saying that my son game every time they shoot, like boo, they making like hit.
I knew it had to come from the game because you just started.
left the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Boo.
Oh, shit.
Boo.
Officer down.
All right, so
All right.
I guess we ain't gonna answer that.
Bro, the biggest thing I would take back for real,
It don't got to be a regret.
a regret? I don't regret anything.
I
bro.
like.
I don't regret anything, bro.
Yes, sir.
The only thing I regret,
Wait a tick.
bro, I don't regret shit.
But
But if
the
there's
one-
anything I did regret, it would be not going as hard as I possibly could be. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Because I was definitely at a point where I was like, I can go harder, bro. I can put more in the tank. And I feel like I'm so much closer to reaching that potential. You know, like I'm putting in the maximum that I can each day, but it's just like working out, bro. Like if you max out each day, your max is going to keep going up. And I just finally started working out, you know what I'm saying? So my weight's going up.
Yeah.
And I'm
Talk that shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Talk that shit.
Come on, man. Reach that potential. You know it's inside you.
I feel the
I know
same
it's
way.
inside you.
Like
get it.
when we were younger, so much of it was mental. You feel like it's so far away. And there's like, oh, man, I can't learn how to do the video. Oh, I can't put my own thing together. Oh, I can't learn how to record. Like, I just got to wait until it's available. But there's so much you can really do if you really put your mind to it, man. You can do anything. And just knock them down one at a time until you get to where you got to get.
Right. Hey, so we touched bases on the beginning, the middle, and where you're at right now. Is there anything else you want to tell these people, brother?
Anything
Stay
on the
tuned for
horizon?
part 2.
Let's get it.
Nah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All I would say, bro, is follow your dreams. Do what you want to do, bro. Fuck what everybody else says. If it's your mom, then maybe think about it. You need to follow your dreams right now. Because if you don't do it now, bro, you're never going to do it.
Yeah.
And I believe in you.
Talk that shit.
So
That's real. Like,
All right.
man, hang on a second. Back up.
Talk that shit.
Follow your dreams now because, say that again?
follow your dreams now. Because if it's not now, it's never.
Tomorrow ain't promise.
Yeah, that's real.
Amen.
Talk that.
Man.
Talk
Soloman
that talk.
Banks, man, thanks for being here. We can't
Yeah.
wait to see more music coming out from you. We just cut a banger yesterday and
Sure.
shot the video yesterday.
Yeah.
Put in that double overtime.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
One
Colgate
day.
hit me. He was like, bro, Q just came over here and dropped this motherfucking hard-ass verse on my shit. And then we shot the fucking video. This shit crazy. I'm about to send you the song.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, the same day. Like,
When's that
that's-
coming out?
By the time this
When's that
episode
coming out?
drops, it'll be out. So go check it out now.
That's hard.
Yeah.
We got Perfect Gentleman's on the way. There's a bunch of songs, whole gang's on there. There's
Let's
a book
go.
coming
We might have
with
to
it.
save this podcast for a couple months.
Yeah, there may be a schedule conflict there, but it's coming and it's going to be a masterpiece. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Hey, where these people can follow you at, bro?
Instagram, Soloman Banks, Soloman Banks, One Man Army. I also got a Snapchat. Hit me up, same name. Facebook, Jacob Spellacy. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Hell yeah, my brother.
Appreciate
Thank
you, bro.
Sir.
Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
it, Roy.
Yeah.
Let's get the 4 for the thumbnail real quick. For the culture. Let's go.
Hey, make sure y'all hit that subscribe bell.
Fucking like, subscribe. Send it to your mama, your auntie, your grandma, your cousin, your sister, your co-worker. Q2
Alright.
with the 4.
Right.
All right, man. We out, everybody.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all.
Bye.